Morning. So today I just wanted to remind us briefly in our practices and our reflections on the power of our thoughts and gratitude in improving our lives and our world around us, and how we can use our mindfulness practice to strengthen that habit for ourselves. There's a thought I love, and it says repetition of the same thought or physical action develops into a habit which, repeated frequently enough, becomes an automatic reflex. And that's a really important thing to remember, because what it's saying is that any habit, any thought, any pattern of behavior that we do over and over again, repeatedly, becomes this habit. It becomes automatic, that we don't even think about it. And so that can work in a positive way for ourselves or in a negative way for ourselves. And so it becomes really important to be mindful and be aware of the thoughts that we just tend to think. So remember again, there's so much power in that, because those thoughts create an energy. So positive thinking is not just kind of a nice catchphrase. It really is a powerful statement of how we kind of want to develop that habit. We always have that choice. We can look at any situation, we can look at anything that comes to us or comes before us, and choose to say, oh, this is all the things that are wrong with it, and be accurate, I'm sure, because again, there's always things, nothing's perfect. Or we can choose to look at it and say, well, these are the things that are right in it, or these are the things that I'm grateful for about this situation, or whatever. And that is just as accurate. There's always, no matter how dark or dismal something might seem, there is always something that you can choose to focus on within it that's positive, or that you can be grateful for. Even if it's as simple as, I'm alive right now, I'm breathing, anything. But the more that you focus on looking for that type of thing in all situations, then you're creating that energy. And, it's the same thing. You also will find more and more of what you look for. So if you go through the world and life looking and focusing on what's wrong and what doesn't work for you and what makes you unhappy and what makes you feel bad, and that's what you focus on, in a sense, what you're creating is you're going to, first of all, keep finding amazing number of examples to support that, but you're also going to be continuously creating that energy. So it's that thought too of looking for what you do want, what the good and the bright, and creating that energy, because you're going to create the habits that will continuously take you towards that direction. Wayne Dyer used to always say, don't be anti something, be pro something. Because again, if you're focused on being let's say anti-violence, but you're against violence, you're fighting violence, you're almost focusing completely on violence. If you're pro peace, then where you're looking for and your intention and every piece of your actions and thoughts are looking for peace and creating that type of an energy. It's a really actually simplistic idea, but sometimes simple can be the most effective and profound. Alice Walker once said, the most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Again, remember that. We all do. We have extraordinary power. The power of our minds and our thoughts and the energy that creates is so powerful. So we really want to use that power to lead us to creating our lives and the world that we want, full of health and well-being and peace and compassion. So let's take a moment and do our practice, focusing on creating those habits of positive thoughts and positive energy and gratitude. So take a breath. I'm going to get my tone bar. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Letting yourself quiet down. Feeling the breath going in and out of your body. Letting it find its natural rhythm. Taking your hand, placing it over your heart, and connecting with that powerful energy, love, kindness, compassion. Breathing into that. And as you're breathing in and out, say to yourself, today, right now, I am grateful for. And just think of one thing or person that you are so grateful to have in your world experience right now. Think of why this person or thing brings you such feelings of gratitude. And just let yourself feel fully all those feelings. And notice how focusing on these feelings of gratitude bring a calmness and lightness and positivity. And know that positivity brings power and strength. Now just take some breaths, knowing that you're breathing in positivity and goodness, and releasing that to the world with each breath out as well. Letting yourself feel So breathing in and breathing out this energy empowers you and in turn empowers all those around you. And see yourself creating a force field of light and joy and positivity. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. I am positive. I am well. So hopefully you were able to feel that subtle shift inside when you consciously found yourself thinking thoughts of gratitude and positivity. And just know that by getting quiet and doing that even several times a day for a minute at a time, you're creating that habit so that it will become an automatic reflex to create that and stay in that positive, grateful energy, which is then what you will bring to others. And that will spread in the best possible way. So as a final thought for the day, be the type of energy that no matter where you go, you always add value to the spaces and lives around you in a positive way. Have a wonderful day and be well.